Hello guys, the Behemoth here, and today we're in the super Pershing on airfield. And as you can see, there are a lot of medium tanks on the enemy team. But there are quite as well a bunch of medium tanks on our team. But well, a super Pershing might be classified as a medium tank, but it doesn't act like a medium tank at all. We're just going through, down this hill. It's fairly steep, but hey, we're super Pershing, we do not care. But we're going to the south side and doing what I do best and what I love about the super Pershing. Roll at enemies and just absorb a ton of shells. If the enemy does not know where to hit or where to aim on the super Pershing, they are most likely boned. I can put the hurt on them and well, they cannot put the hurt on me. I'm just waiting right here, just waiting for a enemy suicider or someone who has crazy ball or just a death wish to come forth. But nobody came and well. Then I told this ARL, just shot him. Only damaged his track apparently. But not going out too much. I should help the Type 59, but well, if it just rolls a bit back, and I saw that his T34-1 was going forward, so I just tracked him right there. And another damaging shell, and I think someone is actually firing HE at me, because 80 damage was actually not at all a lot. But what? What are you doing? Why you're what? Okay, so how did that work out for you, Mr. The T34? And there's a artillery shooting at me, so just keep my front towards the enemies. I might face hug the T32, but well, I do not want to get in all too close, because at this range, as you see right here, at this range he can only shoot at well at my space armor. He does not have the gun elevation to shoot at my weak spot on top of my tank. We're just keeping my distance, and if I face hug him, he should be able to hit my top of the turret. And just at this angle a little bit, maybe a bit too much for enemies right there. But enemies that are right there, you will just either hit my space armor or my massive tracks and do fairly limited damage. But as you saw right there, I just shot at the top of the turret and did not do a whole lot of damage. I actually bounced. So I just decided to go for the front of the tank right there. Now, the most heaviest tank of the enemy team is killed, the T32. It was the only enemy turret heavy. And well, I'm down at well, what is it? 60%? No, 57%. And now there's something fairly tactical. As you can see, Centurion 1, full health. I mean, super Pershing at well, close to half health. And with a Type 59 who's almost dead. The Centurion 1 is in a very good position. He can shoot my top of the turret, and I can only shoot his top turret, which is very small and fairly well armored. So in this position, where you can see right now, I cannot do a whole lot. If I roll out, he will just put his DPS to good use, and well, he's already shown that he knows where to aim at the super Pershing. So I will be dead after 3 or so shots. At Type 59 after 2 shots. And that will not take a whole lot of time for the Centurion 1. And well, I want to live. I might be able to do something more useful. So my thought process was, well, I'm just gonna wait, because the T26 is coming behind him. So as soon as the Centurion 1 just turns around and notices the T26, then me and the Type 59 are coming to roll forward. That was the tactic, and I'm sticking to it. Centurion 1 notices it right now. They just track him and going for him. Fortunately, something hits me right there, only 141 damage. It might be the Type 59 with a HE shell, or it might be the artillery which just hits me. All good possibilities. But Type 59 is getting shot at, so keeping a bit of distance between me and him. And I know there's the ARL for the 4 over there somewhere, because I shot him in the beginning of the game, as you can remember. But hey, Panzer 4. He's in a little bit of alcove, but that doesn't matter if we put a hurt on him. He was doomed because a whole lot of tanks were rolling forward. I'm just admiring my front right now. It's always fun to see the Super Pershing with a whole lot of shells in his face, in front of his tank, on the hull, and on the turret, and have, well, next to no damage. But this was a very good game, not only from me, but from the entire team. The north flank was very well fought, and well, it was a decisive victory for us. Only 5 tanks lost, and the entire enemy force is dead. And that's the Super Pershing for you. Well, a bit of a fair amount of damage dealt, but the soaking ability of the Super Pershing is absolutely amazing. I hit it very, very well. It did not do a whole lot of damage, but well, I do not have a heavy tank gun with a high alpha damage. But I did do well according to the team, just looking at the rest of the team, and I did get second on the damage dealing board. And second on the overall just experience board. And I did get steel wall and sniper, and that's very, very common in the Pershing. Yep, let's look at the potential damage received, and as you can see, I did, well, I received almost, well, over twice the amount of hit points that I have, which means well, I could have died twice, even more than twice, but I still had about, well, let's see, about 40% remaining of my health, and I walked away with that one with a very, very good average score for a Super Pershing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. This is Behemoth, signing off.